Well, Downing Street had said that a small number of troops could be sent to Iraq within a number of hours of the vote, which is interesting once again, as we now know 524 MPs voted in favour of a military intervention there. And I'm saying surprising because hearing this debate, which lasted a record 7 hours, in fact, many of these MPs were saying that there's no clear-cut strategy when it comes to how Britain plans to defeat ISIS in Iraq. In fact, Ed Miliband, the leader of the opposition Labour Party, said Western intervention always makes things worse. But in this case, they feel compelled to act. And in fact, in something that David Cameron said, a mission that could take a very long time.
This is going to be a mission that will take not just months, but years. But I believe we have to be prepared for that commitment.
The reason many MPs have been sceptical is because they feel Western countries are to blame for where we are right now, and they fear that yet another intervention will bring us back to the very same predicament, because they feel that this will result in more suffering and further destabilization of the regions involved. And that's what they had to say to the British Prime Minister.
Look at what the House of Commons agreed to. Iraq, Afghanistan, in this government, Libya, none are success stories. Are we going to embark on action that could last for years?
They'd rather have an imaginary debate, moving around imaginary armies. ISIL is a death cult. It's a gang of terrorist murderers. It's not an army, and it's certainly not an army that's going to be destroyed by aerial bombardment. This will not be solved. Every matter will be made worse. Extremism will spread further and deeper around the world, just like happened as a result of the last Iraq war.
Many people here are against military intervention, period. In fact, hundreds gathered outside Downing Street on the eve of the vote, asking the government not to bomb Iraq or Syria. Well, when it comes to Iraq, we now know what will happen. But when it comes to Syria, some were suggesting that it could be next, because the British Prime Minister did say that there is a strong case for UK military intervention there, and he did say that there is no legal barrier to prevent him from doing just that. And this is something that has many Brits concerned. The questions that they have right now is, could this really achieve anything? And again, at what cost? And what could come out of yet another intervention?